Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys like the video, also subscribe to the channel. May 6th, it goes down. T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. That's Canelo versus Chavez Jr. You've seen the clip at the beginning, and like you see in the title, I really don't remember the last time I've seen Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. appear this motivated. Now, I did an Ego Weight Watchers video. Yesterday, and he looks like he's in good shape. According to reports, they're saying he's at 178 pounds, so he still has a way to go. He has plenty of time to do it, but the big question in my mind is getting down to 164.5, how will he perform? Because I've seen him on the scale before. I think even in the Sergio Martinez weigh-in, he looked kind of drained, but he obviously performed in the 12th round, and his power was enough to last 12 rounds, even though he was kind of getting beat up by Sergio Martinez. So I think this is going to be a good scrap, man. I really don't recall the last time that I've seen Chavez Jr. appear this dedicated and focused on his craft, but I think it's just certain fights you get up for more so than other fights, and that's just what it is. I mean, that goes with any fighter. Like, you look at Sergey Kovalev versus Isaac Chilemba. That version of Sergey Kovalev, Ward would have probably had an easier time with. But the Kovalev that Ward fought, he was on top of his game. Like, he had a great jab, a strong jab. He was boxing. He scored a knockdown. You know what I mean? So I think it's just elite level fights, big fights can produce big results and bring the best out of the fighter. I really believe that, because you know what you're up against. Like, Danny Garcia is another person that comes to mind. Danny Garcia, some of his performances, I would say most of his worst performances were against guys he was supposed to easily beat, like Mauricio Herrera. Peterson got knocked out by Matisse, a guy Danny Garcia had already beat and knocked down. You know what I mean? And those were some of his toughest fights. You could say Keith Thurman recently, but that's a little bit different. But fights where he was supposed to get demolished, like Lucas Matisse, even Zab Judah at the time, there were a lot of people picking Zab Judah stylistically. Danny Garcia got up for those fights. So just, I guess that's what it is. What's the driving force for Chavez Jr. And so Golden Boy got themselves one with this fight. This is a fight I'm really looking forward to. Unless Mayweather versus Conor McGregor gets made, or maybe another massive fight that's not already on the books, this is going to be the biggest fight to beat in terms of like live gate and stuff. I think this is just going to do numbers. De La Hoya and Golden Boy, they're very smart in terms of the timing and the planning of this fight. Canelo, in my opinion, didn't have a great 2016. I mean, it was good for his career. I mean, he got a highlight reel knockout that they're going to keep using over and over and over again. You look at any Canelo highlight that Golden Boy produces, they keep showing that Amir Khan knockout. I feel bad for Khan a little bit. But he fought Khan and Liam Smith, two guys that were most people consider overmatched for that weight and stuff like that, and or not having the big fight experience to beat a guy like Canelo, who is a good and talented fighter. So this is a fight where he's probably gonna have to dig down. He's probably gonna have to, because I really don't see it. Some people, I did a 7 reasons why Chavez Jr. is not easy work for Canelo, and I believe that. And this, when I dropped that video for you guys, this was way before I even seen the type of Chavez shape, the shape he's getting into and stuff like that. I thought that when this fight was first announced, you know what I mean? So I didn't have any of these visual cues like, damn, Chavez is really training hard. I didn't have that when I made the video, and I still felt that. But it just, to me, it just solidifies what I said in that video, and it makes me feel more comfortable in saying that, because it looks like Chavez is taking this fight extremely serious. So I don't know. I think maybe it's the Mexican pride, or for bragging rights of all of Mexico. Maybe it's a shot at redemption. I don't know what it is, but Chavez just appears obsessed with beating Canelo. And Canelo, he's always, you know what I mean, he's learned a lot since the Mayweather loss, and he seems like he wants to keep perfecting his career. I really like Canelo's skill set and his dedication to the sport. Oftentimes you forget how young he is based on how he acts and the maturity he shows in the ring. Now, Canelo posted this. It's a quote picture, I think from Everlast, and it's one of his quotes. And this is what Canelo says: "You haven't seen the best of me. Every fight I keep getting better, and I hope this one brings out the best in me." So I hope that too. And you can't really argue with what he's saying. Since the Mayweather loss, he has grown as a fighter. I thought some of the sequences and upper body defense and stuff he showed in the Cotto fight, which was probably his best win in terms of who Cotto is, a Hall of Famer in the making, and he looked good in that fight. I didn't even see the controversy. I didn't even think Cotto did that much. I mean, I picked Canelo to win anyway. I did a 7 reasons, but some people were trying to act like that was a controversial win. I really think Canelo, it was kind of like almost like a Daniel Jacobs or whatever fight with Golovkin in a sense. Not that there was knockdowns or whatever, but I think Daniel Jacobs probably could have even did more damage on Golovkin, but he was still respectful. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot that's been said and Golovkin's been built up. So I think he was just cautious of that. And I think Canelo kind of did the same thing with Cotto. I think he probably, with his size, his skill and stuff, I think he probably would have stopped Cotto. You know what I mean? Or came close, or at least got a knockdown. But I think he played it safe, knowing Cotto's skills and a veteran, and he didn't go all out and like really push for the knockout. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't treat him like a Carlos Baldomir or something like that. So that's just my opinion. I think Canelo kind of carried Cotto in that particular fight, and he definitely did enough to win. I thought he won a pretty dominant performance. But let me know what you guys think. Both fighters seem motivated. I'm looking forward to it. May 6th, it goes down. Make sure you guys like and subscribe as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.